Hello again and welcome back to my garden. Just thought I'd do an update today to show you how things are going in the garden. Starting off with my broad beans. There's one there in that row. There's another one that's getting quite big. That's about 1 inch high now, about 2.5 centimeters. Another one there. And we've got one there that's just popping out. That one came out. I had to give them a bit of help because some of them were kind of stuck under the soil. This one, the bean, is just still there. I'll cover it up with some soil that's kind of washed off there from when I was watering it. So hopefully that one's going to grow. That's the next one. And then there's one here just popping out. One there, so there's a whole lot of them are coming up now. Next row, one there, there's another one. Now what I've done, I've put crushed eggshell around these. Hopefully that will discourage the slugs from chomping on my seedlings. That's what they are at this stage, is just seedlings. Ground's a bit rough because it was muddy when I was digging it up and hard to break it up into soil. I should have sifted some. In fact, I probably will still sift some to put as a top layer, mix it with a bit of topsoil. But yeah, they're coming along. You know, that's those two rows. That one's quite big. That must be about 5 centimeters high almost. Got the eggshells around that. I ran out of eggshells. But hopefully the rough eggshells, the slugs won't like them. So yeah, just going along the rows to show you what they're looking like. This one, that looks like it's been chomped. That has been snapped off clean. That's been munched, so that one's had it. But the others so far seem to be okay. All down this row, that's what we've got. And in the last row there, yep, my eggshell does not seem to be doing the trick. That one looks like it's also been munched. I thought I'd give it a try, see whether it works. And I've planted plenty of these, about 40 odd. So if some of them don't come out, that's fine. I suppose they need a bit more space than what I've given them anyway. But we'll see. Even the ones that are munched, I'll give them a chance and see if they come up. So yeah, that's what the broad beans are looking like in that section there. They're starting to come up. You can see where I've sprinkled the eggshells around some of them. The crushed eggshell. But like I say, it doesn't seem to deter them. The problem is when you sprinkle water on there, the eggshell like floats on the water and starts moving around, so it doesn't stay in place. The other bed, still nothing on the beans, the French dwarf beans. Nothing's come up on there except for one little plant there. I think it's a broadbean plant. I mean, not broadbean. Got broadbean on the brain now. French dwarf bean plant. Nothing else, just a few little weeds and it coming up there. So I don't know what's happened about those. It's been a few weeks now, so I may replant some and see whether they'll grow from scratch. There's one tomato seedling that I've put in here. I had it in a container in the house. I'll show you those probably in my next video. They're probably a centimeter or two high, so they're doing alright. Speedy the tortoise is still there, keeping an eye on things for me, doing his job. And down here we've got a couple of potato plants. So there must have still been some potatoes under the ground there. and they've just started shooting out now. So I've been watering that as well. I'm just busy watering my plants now. I was hoping we were going to get some rain this evening, but just a couple of drops is all we got. So back to the irrigation system and give them a good bit of watering here with this old paint can that I made holes in. It serves the purpose well, just like rain. So just going to be giving them some water. Just trying to get this in shot and watch where I'm pouring the stuff at the same time. So hopefully, if the best time actually to water them is in the morning. I just didn't have time today, because then it helps them get through the sort of heat when it gets warm during the daytime. There's moisture in the soil to keep the plants sort of keep them going throughout the heat of the day. Not that we're having heat at the moment. I think the temperature went up to about 20 or 21 today. So yeah, that's basically just sprinkling some water on them there. And that's a bit of an update. And I'll do another one soon on the indoor plants to show you how they're doing. Not all of those came out. The tomato seeds are so tiny, I'm surprised any of them came out. I've planted some fresh ones in some more containers. What I did, I took some soil from the bed there and I mixed it with some compost, about half and half, and put it through the sieve just to get all the stones and rough bits out, give the seedlings a better chance to grow in there. But yeah, like I say, I'll do a separate video on that when I get a chance and show you how those indoor seedlings are doing. There's still plenty of space for them here, so that bed is pretty much ready. There's a bit of grass that's popped up there. I need to just dig that out. The stuff never seems to stop growing, and I'll probably have to redo all these lines. They're not quite where I need them and they're a bit close together, so I'll have to rejig this lot a bit. Because we've got a row of beans here and this line right there, so that's a bit close. I need to move it across, move them all across a bit and sort of reconfigure this lot here. It's just as a guide so that I can see where to plant them and where they are when I need to water. Well, I can see normally because I put a bit of topsoil, so the soil's a bit darker there. Anyway, that's the update on the garden. Nothing really further to report except that I have now mixed all the stuff that was in the composter with soil, because I got my repaired garden fork back. Someone kindly replaced the head on it for me, so that's great, and it's longer than it was before, so that's even better. So yeah, I was able to dig all this up and kind of mix it in, all the compost that was in the composter. There's still a lot of grass and stuff in there. I don't know whether I'm going to plant anything in there this year. I might do, but it's still a bit clumpy, all this stuff. I'd have to try and break it up some more. I need more soil actually to fill this bed to get it higher. So I'll have to see what I'm going to do with that, see if I can figure it out. I've moved the composter across to the other small bed, if you could call it that, which I built. Started chucking all the weeds and grass and stuff that I've been pulling out, just to get it a bit tidied up around here. I need to actually dig all this stuff out at some point, all down here as well. So yeah, I'll see what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do anything with that over there. I don't know if anything will grow there yet. Ah, there's Fizz the cat. There's the cat. Say hello, cat. Hello. The cat always comes to talk to me. You've been digging holes in my garden, cat. Hey. It's one of the friendliest cats I've ever met, if not the friendliest. It always comes to say hello, and it always sneaks into the house any chance it gets, especially in the winter time. And it's busy hunting. It left a mouse on the stoop outside the shed the other day, just to prove to me that it has got good hunting skills. They're excellent hunters, and they're all experts at kung fu. Look at that balance. Amazing. It's definitely onto something there, I think. There was a whole tunnel system just in this embankment where all the mice were hiding, and the cat probably knows where they all hide out. So it's on the prowl. Cat's doing its job there. Just hope it doesn't dig too much in my vegetable beds and fertilize them too much. So that's it from me for today. I hope that you all have a good day and you stay safe and well, and goodbye for now.